Am I on? Namaste, everyone. Let me just check this shot here. There we go. Better shot. Better shot. Okay. All right. Namaste. We have a very special class this morning. If you have a strap and a block, it would certainly help out. But I had a little bit of back issues. So we're going to do a back class. It's a kind of helping out, not only strengthening, but if you get a spasm like I am going through right now, this will help because I've been doing this and this has certainly helped relieve. Because it's what 80% of Americans get some kind of back problem. So why not learn it now while I'm in the throes of pain? Don't feel sorry for me. Okay, so the first thing is come into a seated position. And the one thing that I have learned a lot, in particular from mindfulness teacher John Kabat-Zinn and several other folks I've seen online, that have taught this, that when there is a spasm, it's about the nervous system and you automatically clam up, like when it kind of shoots before you, and that just makes it worse. So the best thing to do is to just start doing your belly breathing. So start inhaling and exhaling. And really become present and really become aware of the belly breathing. Inhale and exhale. And I will tell you that as you're doing your belly breathing, I'll tell you my experience. I had to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. And when I was going to sit down, it was like this huge, sharp pain went through me. And of course, I just wanted to yell. But immediately I went into this belly breathing and I was able to relax down and relax, just do my thing and get back up. So I highly, highly, highly recommend keeping this not only as your daily practice whenever, but whenever there's pain, and just breathe into the pain and let go of the tension. Okay, so we're going to slowly come down to our backs. Well, I'm going to slowly come down to my back. And you're going to continue the belly breathing. So one other thing too, if you're having issues with your back, you can bring your knees together. That also kind of helps relieve the lower back. So again, continue the belly breathing and really notice when you're in this position how the back of the body changes, when you're breathing. So you can feel your ribs rising and falling. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so bring your arms up overhead so they're over your ears and feel that nice stretch. And then straighten your legs out and really engage your legs. Okay, so you're flexing your feet with your arms up. And feel the stretch all the way through, just like we do when we're sitting or standing, but you can really get a nice stretch all along your sides, your back. And so now let's do our breath. So we're inhaling up, and then we're going to exhale our arms down by our sides. Inhale up and really feel the stretch. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale. Bring your arms nice and gently and keep them down there, okay? And just pause. Okay, so bend your right knee into your chest and just hug it for one moment. And then bring your leg up to the sky. So you're flexing your foot towards the sky, okay? And then now we're just going to do a little bit of bending and straightening the leg. So bend the leg, inhale, and then exhale it out and feel that nice stretch. And also we're warming up. So inhale and exhale. Sometimes back pain can be caused from your hamstrings. So just by stretching them out, well, in this case, we're warming them up a little bit. Okay. And then bring it back down. Bring that leg straight down. And then bring the other knee into your chest. Okay. And just hold it there for a moment. And feel that really how your pelvis is even tilting in a little bit. And then clasp your hands behind the leg and flex it and bend it. And really notice all the glute muscles that are working and the hamstrings. Just moving, 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 nice and slow. All right, nice and slow. One more time, up, and then bring your foot back down and lengthen it out. Okay, now we're going to move a little bit more, okay? So when you inhale your arms up over your head, just like we did earlier, lift your right leg up to the sky. So inhale up, so your leg is out stretched, and then exhale down. And then lift the left leg up. Inhale up, flex the foot to the sky, push the heel up, exhale down. Inhale, leg up, arms overhead, exhale down. And one more time, inhale the arms up, foot up, and then exhale down. And then just notice how you're feeling, maybe a little bit warmed up. Okay, so let's come around to tabletop. Oh, yep. Okay, so cat-cow is definitely the cream of the crop when it comes to getting the vertebrae going. So inhale your back up, exhale it down. Remember, when you inhale up, you're bringing that belly button towards your spine. Inhale up, exhale down. And then inhale up, just really feeling that nice and slow. Exhale down. One more time, inhale up. Notice if anything's going on with your back. And then exhale down. And then come to a flat back. Okay, we're going to do bird dog, as I'm finding out more and more, is a fantastic pose for the back of the leg, back of your back body. So right leg out. And if that's too much, you can certainly keep the foot down and left arm forward. And just hold. We're actually going to get a little dynamic because we want to definitely do it holding it for a moment, but then bring both knee and hand down. But then we want to also move it a little bit. So left leg, right arm, and hold it up there. Take a nice big breath in and out. And then come on back down. And then inhale, left arm, right leg, hold it. And then come on back down, nice and gently. And notice when you're doing this, when your breath and how your fingers to your heel is working. Come on back down now, the other side. And this time we're going to hold it for a bit. So hold that right leg, left arm forward, thumb up to the sky, keeping your pelvis parallel. Although my face is a little bit awkward right now because please look at the screen. No, don't. I got myself a cat tail in my face. Keep breathing. Even if you have a cat tail in your face, you can still do this. All right, come on back down. Okay. All right, left leg, right arm, hold it forward. Find the balance. And also notice if one side's a little shakier than the other. It's good information. Keep holding it there. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, come on back down. And then sit back into child's pose. And feel the stretch all the way along the vertebrae. Oh, yeah. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. And let's get a little dynamic. So come on up to tabletop, okay? And then round your back. We're going to go back into child's pose. So you don't want to have your neck up. You want to kind of bring your chin in and feel the stretch of the center of your back when you come back down. And then come on back up. Inhale. And then exhale, round the back. Notice where it's stretching. And exhale down. All right, come on back up to tabletop. Okay, let's come into our first downward facing dog. So curl your toes under. Lift your sit bones up. And by the way, for those that are working on that goal of trying to get your heels to the ground, which may never happen, okay, I did hear a recent cue of turning your toes a little bit in pigeon-toed, just slightly, and you might get a little bit more of a stretch that may get you a little bit closer to the earth. So taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, walk your feet behind your hands. Come into a forward fold, okay? Feet are hip width distance apart, which is approximately, if you're down there, like almost 2 fists. And then bring your hands behind your ankles. And then slide your hands up till when you get a nice flat back. So you're holding the back of your thighs, okay? And feel the length, okay? And then slowly slide your hands back down. And you can bend your knees as much as you need to. But what we're trying to do is come on back up, is by having your hands kind of back and your shoulders away from your ears, it's kind of giving you, instead of having your hands on your knees, you're reaching back so that you're bringing your upper back nice and straight. Exhale down. And then one more time, come halfway up. Just feel that, okay? And then bring your hands out into cactus. Okay, so you're halfway up. So you're using the upper back. So the crown of the head and the sit bones are really stretching out, okay? And you're using your elbows, your cactus arms, to kind of bring that up, the upper shoulder blades down. And then when you're ready, stand all the way up. Come on back down. And stand in mountain pose. So when you're in mountain pose, you're definitely rooted with all your feet. But notice if you're really clasping, here's another thing to kind of keep in mind. If you're really grabbing your glutes, and see if you can just soften them a little bit. Again, this is all about back health, so you don't want tension. Sometimes you may want those glutes to be tight, but in this case, we're kind of focusing on releasing all the tension back here. Okay, inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring them down behind your back of your thighs and fold all the way down, crown of the head to the floor. Then inhale halfway up, so you're bringing them higher up probably than your back of your knees, but maybe more towards where your glutes are. Then exhale down. Okay, bring your right foot way back. Bring the right knee down, low lunge. Okay, knee over ankle. And then come on up, find your balance. Okay, you can do what you want with the back foot. I like curling it under, but if you want the top of the foot, that's fine too. Reach your arms up, okay? So feel the whole lengthening and the stretching, the psoas. Now bring your arms into cactus again. And let's get dynamic with it. So inhale up, So feel the stretch a little bit more. Exhale to cactus. So it just comes down just a little bit to shoulder height, not all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale the arms up. Really reach those fingertips. Exhale down. Hold it in cactus. Feel your balance. The left hip is going back just a little bit, but feeling ultimately the stretch in that psoas, hip flexor. Then come on down by your front foot, hands down by your front foot. Step back in that plank or that knee push up. Lower yourself all the way down, tops of the feet to the floor. Inhale, pressing your hands into the floor, lifting your collarbone up. Shoulder blades are down your back. Exhale down, and then come on back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Nice big inhale. And exhale. And again, notice how your back is feeling. Yes, you're pressing your index fingers into the floor and everything, but elongate that back. Okay, walk your feet behind your hands. Come into the forward fold with your hands behind your ankles again. Okay, slide your hands up your thighs, back your thighs. Come halfway up. Exhale, slide your hands back down. And now bend your knees and now bring your arms out to the side and stand all the way up. Reach up, hands into prayer. Bring it all the way through. And pause. Check in. Did you just grab your glutes? See if you can soften them, right? Inhale your arms all the way up. Really feel that stretch. Make sure your rib cage isn't sticking out too much. Exhale all the way down. Hands behind the back of your legs. Fold all the way down. Bring your hands down. Inhale halfway up. So you know where to go. Exhale down. Okay, bring that left leg way back. Left knee down. Okay. Right knee is over ankle. Okay. Come on up to wherever you want to be. I'm going to bring my foot down today. So you're nice and balanced, rooting that front foot down. Okay. Inhale your arms up. Okay. Let's do our balancing with cactus. So inhale up, exhale it down to cactus. Inhale up, really reach up. Feel the additional stretch when you reach up. Exhale down. Inhale, bringing the belly into the spine. Exhale down. Inhale up, working that upper back as we're doing this. Exhale down and hold it. Feel the right hip is kind of coming back just a little bit more. Then bring your hands down by your front foot. Step your right foot back and come into downward facing dog. Curl your toes under. And take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Right. Okay, walk your feet behind your hands. Okay. And we're going to come into chair. Some of you may want to try and bring your toes together and a little bit of space in between the back of your heels. Okay, this might be a new thing, so you squeeze in, or you may just want to keep your legs out. So sit on back. So when you come up, remember we did the hands along the back. So come up into chair this way. Okay. Now there's definitely a little bit of an arch going on with your back. There's no way of keeping it elongated in chair. But wherever you're at, really use your quadriceps, because this will also help with back strength. So maybe reach your arms up. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, let's get dynamic. So inhale, come on up to a standing pose into cactus, right? And then exhale down into chair. Really, 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 you're making sure you're back on your heels, by the way. Inhale up, cactus, right? Exhale, come on down. We want to keep our glutes strong for our backs too. Inhale up, and then exhale back down. Hold it there. Really engage with wherever you're at with chair. Maybe come down just a little bit more if it's in your practice today. Keep breathing. And then slowly come on all the way up and come into mountain pose. Did you engage your glutes? Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Okay. So I'm going to be careful doing balance because of my situation, but let's do a nice tree. Okay. So rooting, this is your right leg, I'm assuming. It's my left. And then start by lifting the knee up. It can be parallel to the floor. You can totally stay here. You can bring it out to the side. You can bring it to your calf. You can do whatever works for you. Just don't bring it to a joint. And then notice what goes on with that standing leg. Always aware of it. Okay? Because obviously, well, there's no choice in the matter when you do tree. It is the thing that you're aware of, but how your ankle is working and your feet and all the way up. It's such a beautiful thing. So reach your arms up. Remember tree sway. Tell you what, want to get dynamic? I know you're all balancing now. So inhale up, exhale to cactus. Inhale up. Now you are engaging your glute on this one. Exhale down. Can you do this? It's okay if you can't. Inhale up. Using your abdominals too to hold you up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Hold it. Woohoo. Very nice. Bring your hands to prayer. Hands on your hip. Maybe bring your knee forward. Hold it there. And straighten your leg out if you want. And then come on down. And take a nice big inhale and exhale. And notice too, when you do balancing pose, I don't know about you, but my heart rate definitely gets up. So it's like, yes, burning some calories, okay? Actually, keeping the immune system is a much better thing to think about. Okay, other side. Start lifting the other knee up. You keep it parallel to the floor. Do whatever you want. You can bring it out to the side, bring it to your calf. You can bring it up to your inner thigh if that's in your practice today too. That's all right. Start with hands on prayer. Now, one side may be a little bit more something. Fun is the word I like to use. Bring your arms up. Engage whatever you need to engage to find the balance. All right, let's get dynamic. Inhale up. Exhale down. Cactus or goalpost. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Really feel how your ankles are working, right? Your ankle. Exhale down. Inhale up and hold it. Really get your fingertips to the sky. How's that if you're able to do this? And if you can't, that's all right too. If you do 1 second up, that's amazing. And then bring your hands into prayer. Hands down, maybe knee forward. Lengthen the leg. And come on out and notice the heart rate. Oh, very nice, right? All right, come on up to the front of the mat. Okay, inhale your arms up. Exhale, fly down. You can bring your hands behind your legs if you want to. And then just come on down to child's pose, nice and gently. You can V your knees together. Or excuse me, bring your toes together. V your knees apart and sit back and rest down. You can bring your arms down by your sides. But whatever you do, notice how the lower back feels. Just notice the calmness. Nice big inhale and exhale. Maybe walk your hands over to the right Let's get a nice stretch while we're down here. And then walk your hands over to the left. Sinking that opposite hip down. And then come on around and slowly, as a matter of fact, come into Sphinx. So your elbows are right underneath your shoulder, okay? And notice just how gently, just if there's any tension going on in your back, just please come out of it, okay? And you can just kind of feel how your lower back is doing, but also you're getting a nice stretch in that frontal of abdominals. Okay, now bring your hands down by your chest like you're coming into Cobra. We're going to do something a little different today. Okay, so start by, as you know how to do Cobra. So you have that feeling of arch, and please watch your chin. So your hands are down by your chest. You're really pressing them in, and then lift up your collarbone up. Inhale up, and then exhale down. You can come up as high as you want. I'm going to just do a slight, because I'm just doing it. I want to be more aware that your shoulders don't come up by your ears. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Okay, this time when you inhale up, lift your right leg up. Inhale up, hold the leg up. Exhale down. Now we're going to do the left leg. Inhale, left leg up, collarbone up. Exhale down. And you may not get your leg far off the ground. That's all right. Inhale, right leg, chest up, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale down. Other side, left leg comes up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, maybe next time do both legs up and hold it up. So you're really pressing your hands in, or not. Or you're hopefully using the strength of your upper back to hold you up. Yes, your glutes are engaged here. This is a time when you are engaging. Make sure your chin is, you're looking down at your mat, okay? Keep breathing. Keep breathing. And then come on down. And then gently sit back into a child's pose for just a moment. Sitting on back really nice and gently. Maybe rolling out your wrist a little bit. Feeling the breath opening up in the back ribs. Okay, now we get to do something real fun. Come on forward. Remember those Sphinx arms? We're going to come up into plank. Now, if you want, you can do the knees, but try not to have your butt way up in the air, but you have a nice flat back. And you can clasp your hands if you want. You can have the hands down, pressing on the mat. Whatever works for you. This might be enough right here, but you'll notice you're engaging that core, okay? Maybe some of you want to come up on your toes, okay? And plank, hands down by, I don't know, what physical trainer, yoga teacher, physical therapist won't say that this is the best for your core. So because you're working all the way around your transverse abdominis, which is that girdle thing that goes around your belly. I'm certainly shaking, but I'm trying to get you to hold up there. Keep breathing. Kick your heels back if you're up on your heels. Maybe you have to come down. Come on back up again. Keep breathing, getting nice and strong around that middle. Keep holding it. I'm watching the time here, right? All right, and then come on down and sit back into child's pose. All right. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, come on around. Oops. Come on around to your sit bones. And then lower yourself down. And again, I'm going to probably, just FYI, everybody, because of the pain that is going on, I'm going to make this a nice, not as long class. I'm sure you'll forgive me. Maybe not. Maybe you're glad after doing that plank. All right, come on slowly down to your back. And this is where you want to have your strap and your block. And if you don't have one, that's all right. But slowly come down onto your back. Soles of the feet to the earth. Just relax down for a moment. Maybe windshield wiper your knees if you need to loosen up just a little bit after doing that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. All right, let's open our hips up. Okay. So cross your right leg over your left knee. You can certainly stay here. Okay. Lift your left leg up. You can take your right hand through. And if your shoulders are coming off the ground, please bring the left foot down. But take note of all the lovely things that are going on in that right hip, that right glute. They might be a little bit happy to do this after doing all those chair poses. But again, loosening up, releasing any tension, just letting go. Maybe straighten the left leg, rotate your ankle around one way, rotate around the other. And then bring that foot back down, uncross your legs, and just pause and really notice what's going on with that right hip, how it feels compared to the left. And then when you're ready, you can cross the other leg over and thread the needle if you want. Oh, this is my tender side, so I may come down out of it. But just let go. Again, you're breathing into any kind of tension, not stabbing. Tension. Stabbing, you come out of it, okay? And then bring the right leg up, rotate it around. One way, rotate it around the other. And then bring your foot back down. Uncross your legs and notice how you're feeling. Notice that your hips are probably saying thank you very much. Okay, grab your block. Okay, and I'm going to put the block in this long way, like not this long way, but the narrow way. Some of you may want to put it in the super narrow way. I do not recommend the long way, okay? But put it between your upper thighs, okay? Whatever works for you. Maybe, you know what, the super narrow seems to work really well here. So this is also going to help with keeping everything aligned, coming up into a bridge. Okay, so the abductors definitely need a little bit of strengthening and love here. So squeezing the block, maybe grabbing the sides of the mat or roboting your arms, start lifting your sit bones up off of the earth. Okay, so you're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Okay. Now, I know this is really hard to say while you're up here, but soften your glutes just a little bit. And you might feel the top of your glutes really kind of let go a little bit. That's good, okay? Because then you're not causing tension on that lower back. And then bring the sit bones down towards the earth. And then inhale, lift them up again, just nice and slow. And then exhale down. And then inhale up. Okay, next time, if you can, okay, can you bring your arms up overhead? Remember we started with this? So you're inhaling really up, and then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides and your glutes almost to the ground, right? And then inhale up, nice and slow, really reaching up. Exhale, bring your arms down by your sides, releasing the glutes. pressing the feet into the floor all times. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. And then next time, let's hold it up. So inhale your arms up. If you want to, you can have your arms overhead. If not, just do the up and down. Whatever is in your class, whatever you want in your class today. And then slowly, 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 come on back down. You can release your block and then bring your knees into your chest and just hold them there. Nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, and then bring the soles of the feet to the floor. So we're going to do a little bit more core work. So you're going to take your hands, okay, and you're going to place them, taking your fingers behind your head and your thumb on your upper jaw, right? And you're pressing your head into your hands, right? And then just do little slow crunches. So come on up, inhale up, hold it up, and exhale down. So you're not yanking your neck, okay? You're pressing your head in, but you're kind of elongating your neck. And then exhale down. So we're getting the upper obliques now, and we're doing it gently. Inhale up, exhale down, and then inhale up, exhale down. Okay, now let's take do a right elbow to left knee, but it's really more right shoulder to left knee. And then come on back down. And then other side, left shoulder to right knee. Come on back down. Notice all the areas you're working. So inhale up, so other side. Come on back down. You're still pressing your feet into the earth. Other side. Go on back down. One more time. Getting the obliques. Come on back down, which are the sides of your belly. Come on back up and down, and then rest. Maybe bring your knees into your chest and kind of rock side to side. Okay. Grab your belt, your towel, your shirt, whatever you want, and you're going to put it around the ball of your foot. And I'm using my right leg, so if you don't mind, do the right leg. I love this. This is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. Okay, so kicking the heel up towards the sky. You can keep the left knee bent, that's fine, or you can straighten it out. Okay, and just start with feeling that nice stretch along the back of your leg, the hamstring, which again, sometimes can cause havoc in our world. And just breathe into this. Okay, you want to feel something really great. Take your right hand out by the side, okay? And all you're going to do is you're holding the strap with your left hand. Just bring it ever so slightly across your body. You're not taking the right shoulder off the ground. Your right hip is going to come up, but you're going to start feeling it along that whole right side of the leg. And just hold it there, just breathing in and breathing out the tension. Sometimes just doing this for like 4 minutes can really open up stuff. Breathing in, breathing out, and then come on back up. Okay, here's a fun one. Switch hands, so the left hand comes out and you're really rooting it on the floor, and bring the right leg out to the side. Bring your elbow down to kind of use it as a kickstand maybe, or maybe you're not, maybe you're just up here. That's fine too. But just get a nice stretch on your inner thigh. Some of you may be able to even bring your foot all the way down to the ground as long as the left shoulder is staying down. Feeling that opening. And then come on back up, and let's just undo it, and then just straighten the right leg and just notice how that whole right side feels. Doesn't that feel great? Yep. Okay, other side. Left foot, left ball of the foot. Kick the heel up and really feel that stretch in the back of your leg. Just like we were sliding our hands up and down our legs. This is the time when we can really let it loose, right? It's really loosening up because we're also getting into the Achilles tendon, the ball of the foot. Just breathe into that. And then when you're ready, take your reins or your strap, your whatever you're using, into your right hand. Left hand goes out to the side. Make sure you're not going to fall over. And it really doesn't go far to even get a little bit of stretch. You're taking that left leg across your body, still kicking that heel up, okay? And just feeling that whole side. You can maybe even feel it in your outside of the calf muscles. Keeping the left hip slowly moving down towards the floor to kind of counteract it. Okay, and then slowly come on back up. Take your right hand out, tee it so it's on the floor, and then you can bring that left leg out to the side, just kicking the heel out, and you'll feel the whole, possibly the inside of your knee might get a little stretch there. You might feel it. Just notice all the different places. All right, and then come on back up. Okay, you can put the strap aside. Okay, and then bring your soles, your feet down. Maybe do a quick windshield wiper if you want, just to get a little bit more movement in that lower body. And then when you're ready, straighten your legs out. Bring your palms down by your sides. And just like I mentioned at the beginning of class, it's really important to have that subconscious really understand the deep breathing, the relaxation for all those times that not only do we, when we feel pain, but when we get stressed. So focus on your breath, focus on the relaxation. Maybe just do a count to 5. So when you inhale, you say the number like 5. And when you exhale, you release a little bit more tension. And then 4, inhale. And exhale, release any tension. And continue on. And when you get to 0, when you exhale, you'll have no more tension. And just be completely calm. You can certainly stay here for the rest of the day, or if you want to, you can start moving your fingers and toes. Just getting a little magic back into them, blood flow. And then when you're ready, roll over on your right side. Again, take a moment to just chill. Feel that calm. And when you're ready, come on up to a nice seated position. Keep the spine elongated, okay? And notice how you feel. Notice maybe if you were having any back tension, if it's feeling a little better or how it's doing. Maybe bring your hands to prayer. And inhale compassion to yourself. And exhale compassion to the world. Namaste. Happy back day. Thank you for joining me. See you soon.